process here that I'm doing is just pre-wetting out the bottom of the board before I put on all the glass fibers and carbon fibers, logos. What we have now is we've laid down our carbon fiber before the fiberglass, and in the Future Flex design concept we use a unidirectional carbon as the fibers running along that direction along the rail line is what we want to stiffen up that rail line and create that extremely rapid spring back in the flex pattern. We're just ensuring that we're wetting out all the carbon fibers at this stage. Make sure they're bonded to the foam or the core of the board to ensure that it's a strong laminate. Because there's no wooden stringer in the center of this board, this is what creates the flex and the strength of the board. So it's really crucial that this process is followed exactly. In this process here, we've pre-painted the surface of the board to protect the glass fibers. We put the edge on, the details in the channels, and we're going to pre-sand that and bring that back to the shape. So it's basically reshaping the board at the sanding stage after the lamination. It's challenging, you get itchy, but it's good fun. So if you remember from the shaping bay, we had this little deck detail where we dropped the shoulder of the rail into this fluted channel on the deck side of the board to allow the water to flow from in front of the fins and go past the hip, but still sit on top of that rail, giving it a little bit more connection. Shorter, wider boards struggle in keeping connected to the wave face, especially in the more critical areas of the wave. And with surface area, you want to create your rails in the back third of the board in a shape that's really going to keep you connected when you get to, let off a really nice turn. So this is allowing the water to come and flow on top of this rail line and keep sort of just a centimetre or half an inch of the board a little bit more connected to the wave face. So I'm just using this little curved 60 grit tool to kind of make sure we retain that shape back into the board from the original shaping process. Okay, so yeah, we're at filler coat station. So we're going to mix up 175 grams tomato sauce, the secret sauce. One thing I really enjoy about the filler coat process is you really start to see the finished board come to life, where the glass fibers get fully wet out and you see what the board is going to look like if it was a really nice gloss sanded finish. So you do a really nice clean job at this process and you're going to enable your finish sand process to go a lot smoother and easier. So it's the morning after and we're in here to get the final sand process happening, which is rad. As you can see, the board almost looks like you could go surf it, which you pretty much could, but this is to put the nice final detail in the sand job and put a nice scratch on it. So I'm just on a 500 grit finish here, just water to kind of keep the dust from clogging up the paper, allows the finish to come up really nice. Just put a nice straight line scratch in the board. There she is. One last wipe down. I love it how in the light the resins just pop. Spend good money on resins and you get a good result. Little 5/6, 19 3/4, 2 7/16. It's definitely a small wave kind of board, but slightly more pulled in nose than a lot of other my designs, and you have a kind of a single channel, but we've got like a really aggressive concave on each side of the channel, really kind of affecting that rail line curvature behind the front fin. So should be fun. Lots of speed in this thing.